Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, fractal Bitcoin. What's going on? I'm Chris. This is your daily Bitcoin news update. And by the way, the first item of news, Bitcoin's going to zero.
No way. You crazy?
Yeah, it's not going to zero. Let's start out with the quick price update. Right now, we're right around 52,000 and we're in the red. Yeah, that means the previous weekly candle closed above 52,000, which is a great sign. Look at this bull run happening. We're holding strong between 51 and 53K. Everything's good. We're in the bull run. Can you feel the energy?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, excuse me, sir. Did you withdraw your Bitcoin from exchanges? Yeah, this is a really good reminder. Don't ever leave your Bitcoin on exchanges. I mean, you shouldn't say never, but if you're not going to sell immediately, get it off the exchanges and onto your own hardware wallet, which you have custody of. And that way, it's yours. No one can ever take it. If you leave it up on an exchange, you don't know what can happen to it, right? It can disappear. It's not likely, but it can disappear. So always custody your own Bitcoin. And Michael Saylor, this is a great quote. Inflation is a cancer that has killed civilizations throughout history. Bitcoin is the cure. Yeah, he said that in 2021. Yeah, inflation is why all the prices are going up and everything's getting crazy. It's just inflation, and Bitcoin solves that. It's another thing Bitcoin solves. Here are the fastest assets to reach a $1 trillion market cap. And on the left here, you see Microsoft, 44 years, Apple, 42 years, Amazon, 24 years, Google, 21 years, and Bitcoin, 12 years to $1 trillion. Yep, there you have it. Just facts. I'm just telling you the facts here. This is just in. The Swiss Post Office to launch a Bitcoin trading and custody services tomorrow. Post Finance has 2.5 million customers and is the fifth biggest bank in Switzerland. Yeah, talk about adoption. And I don't know, what's with the post office launching a trading and custody service? I don't know. But anyway, it's adoption. It's good. It's undeniable. All right, here is a chart I'm going to show you. Look at this Bitcoin distribution. Did you ever wonder, how many people own here, let's scroll down a little, between 1 and 10 Bitcoin? Well, there's, you can't see the addresses, coins, and USD. So between 1 and 10 Bitcoin, there's 864,000 addresses that hold between 1 and 10 Bitcoin. And the total combined is 2.1 million Bitcoin, and that's the value on the right. But you can see, when we go to the lower numbers, a lot of people own, between 0.0001 and 0.001 and all that. A lot of people own that. But you can actually see the whales who owns but how many people own between 1,000 and 10,000 Bitcoin. There's only about 2,000 wallet addresses that have that much Bitcoin in it. And that represents 4.9 million Bitcoin out of the 19.5 million Bitcoin that have already been mined. And there are actually 4 wallets that have over 100,000 Bitcoin in it. So that's pretty crazy. But anyway, I'll link to this below. And this post right here by Thursday is pretty interesting. You can read it. I'll read the first line. Although the protocol itself doesn't discriminate, the reality is that the poor simply don't care about Bitcoin. And I mean, it's not just the poor. It's most people these days. They don't care about Bitcoin. They don't know what it is still. And it's very unfortunate, because the big guys are coming in, buying up a lot of Bitcoin. And when my friends and family and your friends and family finally get into Bitcoin, the price is going to be really high, which is still fine because it'll still go up from there. But wouldn't it be nice if people got in now or 3 years ago, which isn't that what we all wish? We wish that we got in sooner, right? All right, let's keep going. This is news today. Exodus Wallet. Yeah, Lightning is unavailable in the United States now. Our Lightning provider is no longer available in the United States due to regulatory reasons. So here's the government coming in and messing up everything. For what reason? Because they don't want you to have freedom or liberty. That's why. They want you to use their toilet paper currency, okay? Here's Max Kaiser. He says, stocks are setting up for another 1987-style crash. Bitcoin will emerge triumphant as the ultimate safe haven. Money is already fleeing gold's ETFs and pouring into Bitcoin ETFs. Yeah, and that's why I named this, well, in the title of this video, it's people are dumping gold and buying Bitcoin. Why? For obvious reasons. Gold hasn't moved in like 15 years. Bitcoin has gone up like 1,000,000%, and I'm not kidding. It's like literally 1,000,000. And here's a chart that shows it. Gold ETFs have outflows and Bitcoin ETFs have inflows. People are starting to realize how valuable finite money is. And I'll click on this. You can see on the bottom is gold, the gray. It's going down, down, down. And on the top is the Bitcoin ETF going up and up and up. I mean, it's pretty clear what's happening. Right? Pretty clear. And here's another one. Bitcoin competing against gold, against the S&P index, against real estate, which is a $100 trillion asset class as a store of value. We believe capital is going to keep flowing from those asset classes into Bitcoin because Bitcoin is technically superior to those asset classes. There's just no reason to sell the winner to buy the losers. And that's thanks, Walker, for posting that. And yeah, that's Michael Saylor. That's a quote from Michael Saylor. Yeah, there's no reason. I'm going to highlight this. There's just no reason to sell the winner to buy the losers. I mean, if that sounds harsh, I'm sorry, but it's true. And let's talk about CBDCs for a minute because as Warren Davidson says here, CBDCs are an existential threat to Western civilization. Yeah, CBDCs are about the worst thing that can happen to people on Earth. Because it's going to allow the governments to literally amp up their tyranny and flex their authority over you and freeze your money and everything. It's insane. So the Financial Services GOP passed a bill to ban CBDCs, but it needs to get a vote by the House and survive final passage. We also have an amendment to appropriations that bans all federal funds from being used to design, develop, or establish a CBDC. This restriction needs to survive final passage. So the government, I guess the GOP, but I'm sure there's people on both sides, they're trying to stop the U.S. government from creating CBDCs and even from spending money on designing and developing and establishing a CBDC. So this is good, but most of us think that the CBDCs are going to happen. Because what's going to happen is, the government wants the CBDCs, and what they're going to do when they roll it out, they're going to basically offer free money. So they're going to say, okay, we're rolling out a new CBDC. If you get our app, if you get the new app, you're going to get $500 of free CBDCs. And imagine how many people literally on the spot are going to log in and sign up and because they want their $500, meaning, well, they're going to get their $500, but they're going to sell their soul for the entire future and their children's future and their grandchildren's future. So unfortunately, that's how CBDCs are going to be rolled out. It's just very sad. And people like me and you hopefully are trying to tell people, no, we don't want this. We can't do this. If it happens, we're in trouble, but thank God for Bitcoin because Bitcoin might be one of the only things that can help save us. Now here's Jack Spirko from the Survival Podcast. He's doing a stream today, which is probably over by now, but I wanted to tell you about it because, and this is Jack speaking here. Today I will tell you the unsettling history of human domestication and discover a powerful formula to reclaim our liberties. We will uncover the parallels between modern humans and domesticated animals. Then we discuss how to break free from this unnatural system and truly return to a natural, ungovernable state. Yeah, this is great. This is how it should be. Like, why are we allowing these corporations and governments specifically, why are we allowing governments to literally rule every little tiny detail of our lives and punish us? You know what I mean? What? The screen just shifted there. Did you see that? Anyway, I'm looking forward to listening to this episode of Jack's, and I'll link to it below. As always, I link to everything below, as you probably know. Now here, this is cool. The Bitcoin conference, which is Bitcoin 2024, which is happening in Nashville in July. They're actually in partnership with Generation Bitcoin. They're excited to announce that students will be granted free entry to Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville. Our conference is committed to educating the next generation about Bitcoin and fostering a better future. So yeah, there you go. Bitcoin 2024 is free for students, so you can sign up. Here's a link to sign up. This is where you apply right here. So I'm going to put this link. I'm actually reaching out to the young folks that I know and, family members and stuff, and going to be like, hey, first of all, you can, if you get approved, you can get a free student pass. And second of all, you're going to be learning about Bitcoin, which is the fundamental thing we all should be doing. Like even when you watch my videos here, don't believe me, don't trust me, learn. It's not hard. It takes a little time, but learn. Read the Bitcoin Standard. Read some other books, read a lot online, follow different creators, and learn. Just absorb all this information about Bitcoin, and then you'll understand. And then once you understand, then you'll know that why all of us are so excited about it, right? This is a great clip here. Bloomberg, who is this? Katie Griefeld says, are you diversifying your crypto portfolio, and what is your exit strategy? And here's Michael Saylor's response. This is actually like a famous video. I might let this play a few times over and over here.
There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? There is no second best.
There is no second best, right? I love the way he says that. What a great famous clip. And of course, don't play with super glue. Just a word to the wise here. I saw this posted. I thought it was so funny. Who posted it? Frank. Thanks, Frank. This is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Click this link on top here. You see it says join our locals community. You'll come over here to our locals. Join up. It's free. Come in, say hi. And of course, don't miss the Bitcoin panel every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. We stream live. I get really cool guests. We talk about a lot of Bitcoin topics. It's not a long stream. We've been streaming about an hour, but you can watch the previous ones. I think we've done 3 of them so far. They're really awesome. So check that out. I really appreciate you watching and learning about Bitcoin with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow the channel and like the video and all that. And I will be back with you tomorrow for another news video. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.